Well, helping us to kickstart our campaign is Kate Cassidy. Kate, of course, the girlfriend of the late Liam Payne. Well, she joins me now exclusively to tell me why she is showing her support. Kate, it's great to talk to you. Thank you so much for helping us to launch this campaign, because it's something that you feel, well, it was meant to be in a way.
Yeah, definitely. I think that this campaign speaks volumes to me. Anything I can do in the mental health department to help anybody, I feel like I now want to be able to help people feel less alone and get through grief and healing. So anything I can really do to provide that, I definitely want to be able to.
And the actual title of the campaign as well sort of really resonated with you, didn't it?
Yeah, that's actually the first thing that I noticed when I first read, obviously, into the campaign. It's called March for March. And the first thing that I obviously was drawn to was the number 4. And for people that aren't too familiar with the number 4, it's me and Liam's angel number, which symbolizes support and guidance from your angels. And I genuinely believe Liam, in a way, guided me to this campaign and wanted me to be involved in this and to help other people. It's something he would have wanted me to do.
Because that number was very special to both of you.
Yeah, it's still so special. I see it so often, and it's going to be something that is going to be involved in my life forever. And it just, every time I see the number 4, it really, I know he's there with me.
That must be very comforting, actually, for that to happen to you, just to get, because you need to get comfort in such a difficult time. I mean, I feel so sorry for you. It's been such a hard road that you've been going down, and to do something like this to help other people is wonderful, because Liam was very open about his struggles, the struggles that he had with his mental health.
Yeah, he was. And I think anybody should not be afraid to speak out. I think Liam was so open about his mental health. And, it's something where, like I said, I know he would want me to be able to help anybody because, he no longer can help people. So, yeah.
And I know because obviously there's the global reach, that, again, he was able to help people to feel more confident to talk about it, to feel more confident about trying to help themselves. Because I know that part of your healing has just been taking your dog out for a walk. It's something as simple as that, but can make all the difference.
It really can make such a difference. And for me, I've always been, I've always enjoyed walking. I would consider myself an active person. But obviously now that I am going through this healing journey, sometimes it's hard for me to get out of bed in the morning, and it's something that I don't want to do, but I have this responsibility and this obligation that I'm almost in a way, I have no choice. I have to get out of bed. And Nala, whether it's a 5-minute walk or 20-minute walk first thing in the morning, either way, it just wakes me up and refreshes my mind instead of laying in bed all day, just scrolling through social media or old photos. It gets me out of bed and really, really helps my mindset and my mental health.
Well, I don't think any of us really can appreciate the level of fame that Liam had. And then by association, of course, you have to go into that world and deal with that. It's something that's kind of unimaginable to the rest of us.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I would, ever be in a position like, with being with Liam in general, but, he's in a way guided me so much. He taught me to have thick skin, and that people are going to say different things and people are going to have different opinions, and to not let anybody's opinion get to me, as he never let it really get to him. So he really did teach me how to just stay strong and not pay attention.
Well, exactly, and that's really, really important, because sadly, as we know, social media can be a very dark place. It's difficult, and it's that thing, isn't it? When you go out with someone, and you were together for over 2 years, and when you go out with someone, you get to know that person, but you're kind of sharing them with the rest of the world, and because of the global fame, it's almost like he's not just yours; he's everyone's.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I could see that.
And as well, sadly, when he died, of course, there was this outpouring of grief. People were shocked, utterly shocked. And you're kind of having to deal with all of those emotions, but as well as the fact that everyone else was grieving too. And that's really hard. That's really hard, Kate.
Yeah, it is really hard. I've never lost anybody before close to me, so this is kind of my first time dealing with anything like this and going through this grief and healing journey. I know I'm not alone in this. So many people have so much love for Liam, and I've said prior, but he has impacted so many people in this world in such positive ways. So I know I'm not alone in this, and I know so many others are grieving all over the world, and it really just shows how much of an impact he had throughout his life.
And continues to have. That's the thing, isn't
Mhm.
it? I mean,
And
the music,
always will
yeah,
have.
the music is there, of course, but the very fact that you're helping us with the campaign, and it's kind of like, a really positive way to remember him, because, when you think of him, of course, there must be this grief, this sadness, but you also loved each other very, very much, and you've got to hang on to that, haven't you?
Yeah, like I'll always have so much love for him. He was really one of a kind, and he was the definition of when he would light up any room he walked into, and he had this sense of humor where he just really could make anything better, and just him being his presence was just comforting and warming, and that's something that I'll never forget about him ever.
No, it's those 2 years were very intense, weren't they? From when you first met, and obviously you had this very, very deep love together. I find it very odd still. I know it happened back in October, but still find it hard to talk about someone like Liam in the past tense. You keep talking about, it's hard to do that, don't you think? I mean, it must be so hard for you
Yeah.
if it's hard for the rest of us.
Yeah, I feel I find myself talking about him so much in the present tense, and it's something where I don't even feel the need to correct myself, because I still can't fully. That's part of my healing journey, that I still, I'm still working on accepting the fact that he's not here anymore. So it's hard for me to refer to him in the past tense, and when I do refer to him in the past tense, it almost stings
Yeah.
that little bit more, because I'm like, it's more official. It's like I never would have thought that I would be talking about him in the past tense. So
No.
it's definitely really hard to accept.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I really am. And you're doing incredibly well. I'm sure you have your really dark moments, but you're doing amazingly well. How are you? How are you doing with all of this?
I am trying to do my best. I have my better days, I have my harder days, but I'm surrounded by such a great support system that I cannot thank enough. And having Nala around as well, obviously, again, has helped me so much with my healing journey. And I just couldn't thank everybody enough, all of my friends, my family, um, just for being there for me and being so supportive and helping me be productive. Like, I really am trying to be as productive as I can with not just being stuck in my bedroom all day.
Yes.
So getting out of that house, doing small things like yoga, going for a long walk,
Sure.
just bettering my headspace,
Yeah.
trying the best to do that.
Of course, you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to look after yourself. That's what he would have wanted you to do. He'd have wanted you to thrive. He would have wanted you to have a good life. Of course he would. And it's that thing, isn't it, love? You had all this future ahead of you, and it's just been taken away. And the very fact that you are helping us, I think, is wonderful. It's a testament to you. It really is. And I'm just so sorry. Can I ask you about the lovely necklace you've got on? Because it looks. Is it angel wings? I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. It actually is angel wings. It matches. I actually saw it in like a little gift shop a couple weeks ago, and I felt like it spoke to me, and it matches my angel wing tattoos. So
Oh.
I wear it quite often, and it once again just makes me feel that little bit closer to Liam. So yeah.
Exactly, because you had that. The number 4, very important to you.
Yeah.
And we just can't thank you enough for talking to me this morning, but also for your support, because I know it'll mean an awful lot, and he would have heartily approved. I know he would. Yeah, I know he would. Thank you so much for talking to us. I really, really appreciate it, Kate, and appreciate your support. And I hope you have better good days than bad days in the future. But thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you for having me.
Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.